Now that you have tactics to engage with your community, I'm going to dive into how you can use Thinkific to put those tactics to work. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create engagement in your community using Thinkific, and we've included some helpful in-depth articles below for reference if you need them. All right, let's get started. All right, let's get right into it. So I'm going to show you in this tutorial how to engage your community using some of the smaller but powerful features inside of Thinkific communities. We've already talked a little bit about setting your community up and adding some foundational posts like your community guidelines and your introduce yourself here. But we're going to be talking about how students can actually interact in your communities a little bit deeper. So the first thing that I wanted to show you is that posts here and replies can include multiple different types of media. It doesn't just have to be text. So for example, you can add emojis, you can add an image, a video, and you can even upload files. So you can ask your students to upload anything really as a response to your post, or have students post their files themselves too. As this is an introduction post, usually what we like to do is recommend our students record themselves, upload a video to YouTube unlisted, and then share that video here. So here's how it would work. I'm just going to type something simple in here, like here's my video. And then you go ahead and click add video and then post a video URL here. I have one ready to go from YouTube. When you click add video, it will embed that YouTube. And as you can see, this video will start playing here directly in the community itself. You'll also notice that posts and replies have the ability to be liked here, so you can see how many likes you have. As well, there is a follow and unfollow button here on the right side. When you are following a post, you get emails directly to your student account or admin account's email that will include a summary of what's been posted recently and a link back to the post to reply. So you can consider those notifications for your students to come on back. You don't always have to send emails out, bringing them back into this space. Now, replies can go even one level deeper here to individual replies to a post. And something interesting about communities is that you can tag other people here. So if a student potentially wanted to reply to me here, they can go ahead and type my name next to the @ here. And if I go ahead and click on a name, that name will appear in my reply and will tag that individual. So when you tag somebody, it's going to send them a notification that says somebody has tagged you via email. Speaking of which, if you do go ahead and click on a name or an image of somebody here, it's going to pull up a sidebar here that includes their name, their title, if they have added it in their student profile, their local time, and their role in the community. It also shows some past activity, so you can go ahead and see what your students are posting. And because this is my own profile, there's a quick link here to edit my own profile, which your students will see on their profiles as well if they click on themselves. That will take you to your My Account page here, where you can start to add more information about yourself, including images, your name, your company that you work for, your professional title, and so on. Finally, you can also see that there are spaces down below the feed here and on the sidebar that students can use to jump into specific areas for conversation. And spaces are easy to make. You just go ahead and click on Create Space here. Your students don't see this. This is just for you. You can add a name, you can change the icon, a description, an image, and you can link specific spaces to a course if you'd like. But these spaces are useful to create things like alumni groups. You can create specific topical spaces, or you can even use them for specific cohorts in a combined community space. Finally, students can see which posts they're following from the following tab here. So if you just want to see what posts you care about, those will be here, and each post will show you which space that they are in. And I want to show you one more thing here. We do have an events beta on right now. Depending on which time you're watching this, this might be fully released, but with the events feature in communities, you can host live events right inside of your community. And it's really simple to do so. You just go ahead and click on Create Event. You add a title, add a description, add an event type, online or in person. If you click in person, you can add a location. If it's online, you do need an event link. You can use your Zoom join links or potentially a YouTube live link here as well. You can add an image for the banner image for your event. Just like so. You can give that banner some alternative text here. And then you can go ahead and schedule. Now you're going to want to match the scheduling for the event in whatever tool you're using. So for example, I have set my YouTube live to go live tomorrow at 11 a.m. And you can set the length here. It doesn't matter too much what the length is as long as it matches up. You're just setting the right expectations for students. So if I'm going to go live for 2 hours, then I would do that. And you can set the time zone here, which will allow your students to see the time of the event in their own time zone if it has been set in their student profile. We'll go ahead and click on Create Event. And now we have our first live workshop here on our Events tab with all of the details here in the sidebar. Now the edit button down here, your students won't see, but you will see. You can go ahead and copy the link, for example, here. And if we add a new tab, we will get taken to the event itself. And because this event is upcoming, it won't be live here. This is YouTube. I'm just using a YouTube Live, but if it's Zoom, it'll take it to Zoom. And what other tool you want to use, it'll take your students to that tool there. Now, if I go back to the home page here, it will tell me also that there is an upcoming event when I log into the community, and I can go ahead and click on that to see the event details there too. And those are all the different ways inside of a Thinkific community that you can use to engage your members. Make sure to use your imagination here. I just gave some examples of what to do, but realistically, these flexible tools allow you to accomplish anything that you want to do with your community. So go ahead and go wild with that and let us know how it goes. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.